And we're back. Snap Beats with my dog, Uncle Slim. Check him out every day, Real Talk with Uncle Slim. And every Thursday, Story Time with Uncle Slim.
Sir.
If you need anything audio visual, hit up Premium Plus and we got you, man. We're going to jump right into it, man. Yes, Anton and Corey shit is crazy.
Woo! Shout out Corey Holcomb.
Shout out Corey Holcomb, man.
Yeah, I saw it. I jumped right into it.
Yeah.
Did you see, because I've been looking at a lot of people online, you know, so I assume that, you know, let's name Anton.
Yeah,
Anton has his fans.
Right.
And you know, your fans are gonna keep for you no matter what.
Right.
But if we was to have it here, like the tape of the part from that building, let's be honest. There was a lot of things that was said and done. All right. Now, if you remember, there was a part where he had said something, but they've been talking about something sucking D.
Right.
Sucking
D to the black, for the black, towards the black people, or for the black people.
It was a few things that Corey Holcomb said that I agree with. Quite a few things that he said I agree with. First of all, it was a difference of minds and cultures.
Right.
Because Corey Holcomb is a Black American.
Right.
This dude, from what I understand, is a Nigerian. So he don't think. If you notice, Corey Holcomb kept saying something, you don't ever say nothing about white people. You don't ever say about white men or whatever. I've noticed that was a narrative that come with a lot of foreign people.
Right.
These people destroyed your land, made you flee. You came over here, right? And instead of you going in on the people who destroy your land, you're going in on us. So that was the first thing I saw. Two cultures clash.
Clashes, right.
Now I'm gonna get to manhood. That man, and I've heard a lot of older men say this. Anytime if you invite a man to your private part, you better be ready to fight or kill.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
So if you watch the tape, Corey Holcomb didn't care about anything. The only thing he wanted him to repeat what he said about the sucking D part. And he said, yeah, whatever you said, nigga, but I noticed you ain't say that about the sucking D part. That kills everything when it comes to men talking, all right? And the other part I'm gonna say about that is this. If you remember, because some people were saying, yeah, he got Corey. No. If you remember, there was a lot of things Corey said when the guy walked off, but he still was in the room as a man. Some of the things Corey said to that dude.
Yeah, it should have been a fight.
It should have been a fight.
Should have been a fight for sure.
Now, let me say this last and I'm gonna let you talk. They were talking about this part where the dude, and I think he just said that to save face, come on, we can go outside. And like Corey said, hell, we need to go outside for me sitting right here. Right, when the show over, we can go out. We going outside, but right now, we in each other's face right now, so I gotta. So for me, I think Anton's ploy that he tried to do, it didn't work. I actually think it backfired.
It backfired on it.
And last thing, I'm gonna let you talk. I think if he keeps that narrative in his head and he walk into the world, I guarantee you something gonna happen to him.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying something because I want something to happen to him. I'm just saying
Listen, if he go back to Cali, I think something
gonna happen to him.
if we being honest.
Yeah. See, you got people that be popping off at the mouth on the internet, but they don't know it's real world consequences for the stuff popping off.
Yeah.
So if for his safety and benefit, he probably might not want to go back out there.
And then the thing about it is, like we said, a manhood, we take that shit serious.
Right.
Don't be inviting me in your plans. Right. Don't be playing with me all kind of way. Don't be trying to test me, because I'm going to pass the test. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just me now. You know what I mean? But he came in there on some slick shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? If you listen to him from the beginning, he already been, I was here on time. Right. You know, no bitch shit.
Right.
You know, I here on time. Is that, I studied you and all that extra, that lets you know what type of time he been on. You know what I mean? But like I said, before that situation, because I just got on Anton last year. I ain't know nothing about him, like probably less than 6 months ago. You know what I mean? I ran into a couple of videos. I know already, even there's no reaction video, but this is the first time I actually, saw him in this type of environment. I know he do other little things when he got other people included or whatever, but I never watched those. Right. But this one just showed me, if I didn't have any respect for you, that shit gone, bro. Because it's of course it's the sucking D part.
Right.
But you talking about sucking D for the black people.
Right.
Corey, we know Corey. What you say? I'm for the streets.
Right.
The streets fuck with me. So the streets understand what's been going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we be like, oh, Corey should have knocked him. But we also know if you got something going on, you ain't got to keep fucking.
And not only that,
The Corey done been through what? 2-3 situations
that's right.
that he had to fear for?
So he don't.
So, yeah, of course you're going to be a little bit more, I mean, on the real though, when the shit was said, hey, move out the way.
That's
Going
right.
on. He finesse. You know what I'm saying?
How most dudes will do.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, who cares they didn't fight?
Right.
The shit would have been weak anyway.
Well, and let's just be honest. Let's be totally honest. If them dudes had fought, the biggest thing that would have came out of that was a lawsuit.
Oh, yeah.
And Anton,
And I think that's what he was looking for.
And I think that's right. I think that's exactly what he was.
I'm glad you said that. There's another thing that be pissing me off with this shit. Oh, I got more money than him. I got more money. Bro, when you're leading with your pockets, you're lacking somewhere else.
See, now I'm glad you said that. Now we know leading with your pockets, that's for suckers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's for suckers.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so again, I think when I saw that, man, I think it was a clash of cultures.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? You got one person that worship a certain people, and you got one person, he just don't care.
Yeah.
So and that's what I think what we saw. We saw
I'm
a
with
clash
you
of
on that,
cultures.
but I feel like it turned into that.
Yes,
He came in there with an agenda.
he sure did.
You know what I mean?
I understand that with the fools.
He had another agenda, then it turned into, you know what I mean? Something.
I don't think he meant it for it to go down.
No, because honestly, bro was respectful to him.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, man, I don't agree with that, but you know what I mean? You got your opinion. But I mean, we all saw. I think it was a loss for Anton to be quite honest.
Personally, I believe too on the manhood side of the game.
Yeah.
And then it gets certain things, because I've said that in here. Think about it. If two men in a room, there's always a low, two or more men in a room, there's always a low level
Risk of violence.
risk of violence that can happen at any time. If these men get into arguments and somebody say F you one too many times, furniture gonna start getting moved around.
Oh, yeah.
And I think with him, again, it was a clash of cultures, because I think where he's coming from the tip where he worshiped these people. We don't worship these people. We actually, to the point, we want them people to leave us alone. You know what I'm saying? So it was a clash of cultures, but at the end of it, it was about manhood. The way Corey talked to that man when he was leaving, that man ain't supposed to turn around and say, hey man, what's up?
Yeah. Hold on. We good.
Yeah, it was a clash of cultures, and that show you where people's minds are at, how we think and how they think. So honestly, for me, I was looking at it like two black men, but what I'm being totally honest, when I found out that I think they said he's Nigerian, when I found out he was a foreign black, no lie, everything, I was like, oh, okay, it makes sense to me.
Yeah. I didn't
They
know that.
worship
but-
white people. We don't do that.
Yeah.
We simply just don't do that.
And Corey just been asking them, like,
Yeah.
why you kiss ass to the white man?
Let me say this too. You remember the part when Corey had said something about getting game from cats from jail?
Mm-hmm.
So let's be real. For us, most of us, that's not insulting.
Mm-hmm.
He took it as an insult. I wouldn't even be hanging around people in jail. Some of the best people we've known,
Oh, yeah.
wisdom-wise,
Oh, yeah.
been
Came
people
from
that
that.
did time.
Yeah, but you did a video with Fleece.
See, so now I ain't even gonna touch that part. I ain't even gonna touch that.
I ain't even flirting with you.
That's my
And
point.
you was smiling and laughing.
You supposed
Bitch ass.
and check
Yeah,
it out. As a man.
As a man,
That's what I'm saying. I'm going as a man.
you need your card, bro.
Thank you.
We there,
Thank
rip that bitch up and burn that mother.
But I'm going back to the same thing I said before. It was a clash of
Mm.
cultures. This right here should be a learning lesson for everybody to show you how these people don't think like us.
Mhm.
They don't. They got the same skin tone, but they don't think
Mm.
like us.
No.
They don't.
Man, I saw another video today. They had his wife,
Who? Oh, my man.
Anton Daniels. She was sitting like, yeah, he's a hard man to be with. You know what I mean? Good dude. But he hard to talk to. When he get mad, you can't really do nothing with him. Really a bitch ass nigga.
Right.
Sensitive ass nigga. One of them ones you can see arguing with women all the
Right.
time. You know, that's what he remind me of. And then I don't want to say it's a look.
Mhm.
But it's a look, bro. If I see certain individuals, even if I don't see it, or even if I don't show it, it's gonna be in the back of my mind. There's something up with this dude.
Right.
You know what I mean? And when I saw him, that's what I used to say. Now I see him, he is a small, what you call them, small, you know, what them small man complex probably.
Oh, he's a little guy? I thought he
No,
was...
not like that. He's just short and fat.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
didn't know that either. Now, let me say this about the wife. Again, I don't follow this guy. I heard about him, but I don't follow him at all. But when you're saying his wife, let's be honest. My wife, your wife, get on camera, whatever. Unless it's really a problem that's been going on for a long time, our wives wouldn't do that.
Even if it's a they'll never do it.
That's what I'm saying. They wouldn't do. They wouldn't present that to the world because think about this. Especially since the world only knows him.
Yeah.
The world don't really know. So really I don't know if this is the first time she's been on camera or not, but I'm saying the world knows your husband.
Yeah.
So for you,
That's been an old video. Probably
it's an old
like
video.
10 years ago.
But that
It's
says
like
a lot though about his character.
Oh, yeah.
Is what I'm saying. That says a lot about his character. Because again, your wife, my old lady, get up here right now, they wouldn't talk like that.
No.
If anything, it'll just be, hey, how y'all doing?
Yeah, keep pushing.
You know, but that says a lot about him. And again, I'm not going to touch the thing with Corey been talking about the gay stuff, but I think that plays a part of it also.
Oh, yeah.
Because believe it or not, I'm going to say something that's going to sound crazy. Believe it or not, you'll be surprised when some guys like guys, they'll come to those guys. Because they said he was bragging about even being on the show, period, right? But he came there with an agenda. My personal opinion, the agenda didn't work, and it almost got him the safety and the people, you know.
I heard with the situation with the chick, it was some stuff when they got there. I guess Anton told her she could be on the show.
I heard
now we talked to Corey.
Right.
So I guess when there was producer or whatever, when they got there, or the guys who run the music, the sound and stuff, he was like, damn, y'all talk to Corey? He went, no, I don't think she's going on because the Corey just don't let people on the show like that. You know what I'm saying?
At the very end, you saw him address that. And he said something. Now, I again, the way he made it sound like this chick like my man's eye piece or something.
Oh, yeah, he was saying that. He was saying that. And he was saying, like, I know he's married, but we knew what was going on with this chick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So, again, different cultures, weird. If I'm married, right, why would I have my side chick on the show? And I know I got to go back to the crib.
That's a motherfucker who don't get no pussy.
See what I'm saying?
If we be real, he probably didn't deal with women until now, until he got the status. Them the people who talk about status all the time. You just got your status. Like, I've been cool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This shit don't, like I tell you all the time, bro, we don't go through them issues with women because we don't deal with them type of women.
Right.
I've never been through that with no one. All that shit, I've never been through that with no one. I just being real.
That's true.
Never.
That's the truth.
Now, granted, I ain't the easiest to be around when he come down to some shit. You know what I mean? Shit gonna be, you gonna know a man in the house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. I ain't putting up with nothing either.
Right.
But also, I'm fair.
Right.
But that's how you gotta be. And like you said, like who like you, bro.
That's right. I always say that, bro. All your young men out there, let me tell you this, young men. Go after the females that like you. Go after the females you like. The females you like, they gonna make you look like a fool. Go after the females that like you, bro.
Every time.
Every time, I'm telling you, you never lose if you go after.
Yeah, man. But honestly, with that, man, I just feel like that's a loser situation.
Man,
glad.
I mean to cut you off, but let me say this. If anybody was to look at that thing from the lens of manhood, you got to remember, when he walked off the show, Corey still was talking greasy to his dude.
And honestly, bro, even if that wasn't your side chick, let's just say that's a chick I'm coming with who we doing business together. You ain't gonna talk to her like that.
Right. You would at least say something.
Yeah, like, hey, bro, look at, she ain't got nothing to do with this. Leave her out of this.
And that's why I'm going back to the man and culture thing. We wouldn't allow that.
Yeah.
This dude come from a doggone place. Them boys stone women, bro. So it's like, we different. That's just what it is. Our culture is different.
Yeah, we different, man.
And so, for the record, for me personally, I side with Corey Holcomb on some man.
On some man side.
Man, he going to that man. Say what you said to me again.
51-50, baby.
51-50.
I should have won my the NBA shirt. I bought a couple shirts from Corey, man.
Okay.
I should have had one of them shit on today. Yeah, man. On some manhood shit, we riding with Corey, man.
Yeah, I ride with Corey.
But I got it's another little situation, this little video with going around the fella that beat the little boy.
Yeah, you've been telling me about that. Let me well, you didn't say, but the way you was describing it to me, was this his biological son?
That's what I don't know. That's what I don't know. You know what I mean? The way he been beating them, I don't see nobody beating their child like that. But also, I have to remember we are dealing with some unstable individuals.
Now, before you get into that, let me say this real fast. When y'all told me that about that video, I said it then. All of us in here came from a culture, we got our behind.
Oh yeah. That ain't
So we used to getting our behind, and a lot of us now, we're grown and we got kids, so we've done the behind cut. You know what I'm saying? For us who've done get beat and who've done, you know what I'm saying?
that era.
Yeah. For us to look at a video and say, hey, that's too much. I'm telling you, that's too much.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That is too much.
I mean, bruh, like I said, little boy was smaller than my little boy.
Yeah, that's too much, man.
He had the boy by the back of his neck up in the ear like this, bro.
Yeah.
I'm glad he didn't have him like this. But yeah, see, that's the video right there.
Oh, he wailing on that boy like that's his.
Yeah, he going ham on
You
that
sure
boy.
that's his son? Cause
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
he
He
wailing
don't.
on the boy like that's not his. He don't.
Yeah, like he don't look up, man. Look how little that boy is, man.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, man.
And I mean, he coming with the. If I was to do that, my show department out of police. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
listen.
that's too much. And like I'm saying, watching that video, it makes me think that that's not his child.
That's why I said steps out in the beginning.
But
you
wouldn't
never know.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
never know, now. I don't see some people fight their turn like they grow on. You know what I mean? No.
Now, what you're saying in our neighborhoods, when we see stuff like that, let's be totally honest. That wasn't the first time that child did something.
No.
They're probably the 10th time the child did something. The mom say you've gone that far with it.
Yeah, I been one of the people. Them boy had to come get me from around the corner. Man, your mom and your sister fighting in the street.
All right.
She done slapped her sister with a broom.
Yeah.
And I go to mom. I said, "Then you all right?" Man, that bitch knocked me upside my head. I ain't know. Hey, all I gotta do is grab the broom. I go, oh Lord.
But see, that's what I'm saying. There's a backstory to it. It ain't just happen.
Hey, but oh yeah, my sister out of the ICU.
That's what's up. Yes, sir.
They took her out of the ICU.
Yes, sir. Matter of fact,
Yeah, that's the same sister. My dog been
applause right here.
That's
what's up.
Yeah, my dog been a fool with it now. My sister called me from jail. She been a damn what is it called? Not the county, but the other little juvenile. She a juvenile. Juvie. Man.
DJJ.
Yeah, DJJ. She called me with all the girls. And they will holler at you. Get out the damn phone. No jailbird. Hurry, get your ass up out of there. But yeah, give my number.
Oh,
yeah, but man, That honestly, bro. And I got a temper. You know, I ain't taking shit from no church. I ain't gonna lie. My mouth disrespectful to a child when they come with that bullshit. But that's different when you beating the boy like a man.
Yeah.
And the little boy, he helpless. And ain't nothing he can do. And in them situations, the biggest thing for me in them situations, we don't really be understanding our strength in them situations.
Right. That's true.
We thinking, oh, he'd be all right. No, bro, you look at you damn near break the boy's spine.
Yeah.
I mean, like, come on, man. You got to go to school the next day, bro. So I don't know. I appreciate that shit. I ain't gonna lie. That and the one when the Philip been dragging his daughter, beat her the same way. With his fist though. Drag her down, drag her with, pulling her ass, dog. She like 12, 13.
You know, I always did say, you got a lot of people out here that don't deserve to have kids.
Yeah.
You know, I always said that. It's like you got people out here that got kids, mistreat them, and you got people out here that really want kids and can't have them. You know what I'm saying? And let's be real. Sometimes, man, things like this ruin a kid's life. You know what I'm saying? That'll play on that kid's mind for a long time. And they say, I don't know how true this is, but they say hurt people hurt people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And down here, like you was talking about the DJJ and stuff, they got a few facilities down here for kids, right? And I was cutting a couple of the counselors here. And I got to tell you one of the worst stories I ever heard, man. This guy was working at one of these facilities for the, I'll say, needy kids. Kids' parents don't think. This dude told me, he said, they kept on rushing one child to the hospital. So I was like, was a young kid. And he said what it was, that the child was, the cartel got the child, kidnapped the child, and had the sex change, forced the kid to be a prostitute. But the child's body is still growing, so they would always have to take the child to the hospital to get resold up or
Hold
something
on,
like
boy. They turn up.
but a boy,
Damn.
but they're saying that's how them dudes, they just scoop up a bunch of kids and, they just do that to them, have them, force them to have the surgery and thing. So the counselor who I was cutting, honestly, one of his coworkers quit because that was the most horrific story he ever heard in his life. That, and listening to those guys, man, I'm telling you, I heard a story where right in Blue Street, it was a story where he was telling me it was a family had chained a child to like the shade outside, and they found it. They brought it. So I always say that you got a lot of people out here that don't deserve to have children.
No, they definitely have
Lose these kids or whatever. And for that, again, coming from somebody who got whoopings, spankings, beatings, whatever you want to call it, when you come from that kind of environment, most of us who got those beatings and whoopings and stuff, we'll look back and say, I know what I did wrong. I deserve that.
Right.
But when you visually see something like that, like, man, he gone too far.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't. I know it is some shit that deserve ass whoopings like that. But I mean, even like, we also got to understand at a certain age, it's still a learning lesson.
Yes.
You know what I mean? For him to beat the boy like that just because he went outside.
Yes.
I mean, hell, if I've been getting beat like that, I always running outside.
Yeah, for real.
I'm trying to run the fuck away.
But something like that'll make you wonder what else going on in that house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And for you, like, people so crazy with stuff, you don't think there's no cameras? Obviously, he might have been in front of his own door, forget he had the camera.
Right. Ring cameras all over the place.
Man, you can't do that type of stuff, man. Like, I don't know, man. That's some coward shit.
It is.
He a bitch for that.
Yes,
You know what I mean? And like I said, we all advocates of disciplining your children now. I feel like that should be on the parent alone to discipline.
Discipline, not abuse.
Yeah, there's a difference.
There's a difference.
You can't go to jail for one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, nowadays, shit, all of it considered abuse now. You can't even.
Oh, I know it was something I meant to say to you.
What's that?
Did you see this thing with them boy Shador? Cleveland Browns fined, like, I think a lot of the front line because they were conspiring to get that man hurt. Yeah, you look the story up, bro. Yeah, y'all look this up too. Yeah, they said it was something where they fined some of the people on the front line because they were conspiring to get that.
Well, I don't know how true that, because a lot of them ain't had re-signed no way.
Oh, they did? Okay.
Yeah, they can't. Matter of fact, the whole line wasn't re-signed. They had a car. Because a lot of them been there forever.
Gotcha.
Like they had the best line forever. They just been garbage. Like they always had a great line till the past couple of years or whatever. But I mean, I don't know how true. I wouldn't be surprised now. I done see some suspect shit. I know, was it 68? 68 or 78. I know you got an 8 on the end of these shit. That motherfucker ain't the shit for. Yeah, bro, them boy do them like this and they right by. Yeah, man. So I wouldn't put it past them, but I wouldn't put shit past them.
But the only thing about the Shador thing is this: I don't like the fact that if they're playing around with the man, they're in a sport where he can permanently
get hurt. Yeah,
get paralyzed. Anything can happen to the man.
But
that's the only thing that get me with that.
With that, I'm surprised how many people don't like Dion, bro.
You know what? I'm gonna be totally honest with you. That's crazy to me because Dion is one of those rare players that brag off the field, but when he produces.
Yeah.
So it's like, regardless if you don't like him or not, you gotta give him that. The man produces when he field. So I don't. Let's be real, but let's be totally honest with you. Let's be honest. You notice most of this hate came about when that man started coaching.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't a player for years now.
Man, I hearing stories. Motherfuckers' granddaddy wanted to pay him $10,000 to do a bounty on the man, and they on the same team.
Damn. That's hate, bro.
White boy.
That's hate right there.
The boy said, man, he be like, I ain't gonna do that, but
bro, that's hate.
That just go to show you how much them boy hate
him, bro. Hate, bro.
I didn't realize it was that serious. Like I know they always hate us just.
Yes, sir. That's real.
But I didn't. But he one of the ones that actually good. I mean, I know you talk about God a lot, but I don't feel like it's a facade. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Some of them boys be like, oh, he's just talking shit. But I don't feel like it's a facade with him. He a great father. He's been on TV all of his life, so you see how he raised his kids.
Right.
You see the man, and the man was a baller, bro. One of the best. I say the best cornerback.
Yes.
And the greatest cornerback ever to me.
And
when you got to trick the quarterback to throw the ball your way.
Yeah.
and still get the interception.
It's hard for me to believe, like I said, that he getting that much hate because of the player he was. So he wasn't somebody talk trash. He produced on the field.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then along with that, look at, he raised good boys.
Yeah, and that's what they doing.
These are good boys. These are not.
That's what they doing.
These are not the wannabe thugs.
They want
These
to
are
be
good
so bad.
boys. So you know, that proved. I'm telling you, for me, Slap, it proves a lot when they say about black fathers. It's like y'all say all this stuff, but let's be real. Let's be honest. We done the Tiger Woods to the Venus and Serena. Y'all say this, but when black fathers come around, y'all find a way to get them out the way. I even go so far as the ball boys. The ball, even though the daddy was talking a lot of trash, but he's a strong dad that raised his boys. But the first thing y'all do is try to get the father out of the way so y'all can manipulate the kids the way y'all want to.
Because they won't take the money.
They won't take the money.
Tenderism.
Oh, Lord. Now, I'm going to say something, Slap. Some of y'all might not agree with me on this, but I'm going to say this. Being from the South, that white man did what a lot of white men do in the South. And I hate to say this.
They did it to Rodney Scott.
And I'm going to say this.
They did it to Rodney Scott.
The man, y'all ain't going, this will probably be the first time I give my opinion on something. That man already been a coon. I'm sorry. He already was a coon. Think about what I'm saying. For that man to let that white man do that to him, then he turn around and put him as the cameraman, and the white man, now if you look, the white man is the one who's, you know, sampling the meat and doing all this stuff. Right. I hate to say it, now I'm gonna say this, and y'all may or not remember this. Remember years ago, it was, he had a furniture store called Cal's Furniture.
White guy?
White guy.
Old school
white guy.
Did he do it when he placed the bets?
No.
Okay.
Cal's Furniture, he had I think it was Walpole Road. He had,
down here. Oh, right. Okay.
He had a furniture thing. He had when you saw the commercials, he had a black guy with him. Hey, Cowboy Cal, whatever. I used to cut that black guy's nephew. The family couldn't stand him. That man went to Clemson and graduated. They said for him to go through all that just to let this white man do it to him. I'm telling you, in the South, we do have some men that got the coon mind spirit, and he's one of them. Was he a salesman or some shit? No. That's what I'm about to tell you. The business was the white guy's business, from my understanding. Anybody can correct me, feel free. But from my understanding, it was the white guy's business. The black guy, like we do, blew his business up.
Well, we always do.
Right?
We always do.
But then they had
probably had all these people coming to buy everything.
I can't remember the brother. And if y'all see this and correct me, feel free to correct me. But I think the brother name was Keith Lee that came down to the restaurant.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he was supposed to give this brother like $4,000 or $5,000.
He wanted to.
to.
But now on that, they got a pass on that one because they were filming the podcast.
Okay, now
they actually had some shit going on.
Now, Slap,
really, but I just think it wasn't, you know, how you say it. They didn't tell him I guess they didn't explain it to him the right way. Cause I don't see why he wouldn't have sat around.
So check.
You know what I'm saying?
Now check it. Everything you say, let's take that in account. Okay, they said the man was on a podcast. When Keith Lee came,
and it was a podcast with like a well-known individual. And I ain't like, no, this not even doing it. Something like dog pound or like something like that.
I'm taking this way because he getting this prop. He's a man. Okay, boom. But now you got Keith Lee out here standing saying, "Hey, I got a check for this man for $4-5 grand." Okay, boom. Keith Lee, I got stuff to do too, so I'm gonna go ahead and bounce. Whatever. Now, be honest. As the white guy, and from my understanding, I could be wrong again, y'all can check me. From my understanding, the white guy didn't start out with meat.
No.
It was something else, totally.
Well, they said he was on his name.
Now, the tenderism guy came to your spot and blew it up. Okay, but he blew it up. Somebody wanted to give this man $4-5 grand.
Right.
Okay. Now, he left. My restaurant, you blew me up. Why wouldn't I just say, hey, bro, here's a $4-5 grand? You see what I'm saying? You blowing my spot up.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I say, here's the $4-5 grand because we can't get with the brother. Here's the $4-5 grand.
There's also a reel now showing where
same guy you were speaking of, I believe, he actually bought the Tottenham guy a brand new Benz because of the backlash on the internet.
See what I'm saying?
Cadillac Records.
See what I'm saying?
Cadillac Records. They always gonna buy us a car now. Give me the brand.
Now check this out. Check this out. Now what he just said just now, this going back to the Corey Holcomb and old boy
Yeah.
mentality.
Mentality, right.
You listen to me, and
And we in the deep south, so we see.
That's right.
We have seen it all our life. You
now
know what I mean?
again, I challenge anybody to sing. Okay, boom. You mean to tell me right now, and I know us as a people, if that man has said, "Hey, this is what's going on with this guy right here. I want to open up my spot." Come on now.
Yeah.
The money would have been coming.
I mean,
because you had a lot of people want to support him
he got
anyway.
the skill.
But in his head,
Yeah.
he don't see that. What I'm saying is a lot of coon.
But let me play devil's advocate 1 second, right? Now, we know what it is, right? But also, we ain't there, right? When I hear the black guy talking, he said they've been down for a little minute. It ain't like he just, you know what I mean? They started, business was slow. Now, the black guy did pump it up now, you know, once he did the tenderism videos and all that. But we in a time where videos blew up things.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So, honestly, I don't know. I mean, it do look suspect. I ain't gonna lie. It do look suspect as hell. And then with him buying the Benz now, I ain't even knew that part. I can't defend that shit.
So I'm saying,
I can't defend it.
it's the mind state, bruh. So it didn't matter.
Yeah.
We could have put this man on a pedestal. We could have get this man all the money in the world. He would have still found a way to tie that white guy into it.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. And let me give you this last example what I mean. Down here, again, we're in the South, all right? So what I'm about to say is a business here that I'm pretty sure, you know. In-N-Out Car Wash.
In-N-Out Car Wash, yeah.
Years ago, In-N-Out Car Wash,
white Benz.
okay, cocaine white Benz. Years ago, In-N-Out Car Wash had a commercial where they had all the people that was working at In-N-Out Car Wash say their name and how long they were working there. Don't you know most, now I ain't say most, all of them were black men, older black men, and I'm telling you, most of them dudes, 30 years working at a car wash. And smiling cool with that, dancing and everything, that's what I'm saying. It's a mentality.
Yeah.
It's a coon spirit mentality.
Yeah.
And that's what it was with that guy. Because there's no way around it. Because, like, think about it. If I'm sitting here and I got this man, okay, yeah, I shot him out because he probably put me on, okay. But the rest of the world online say, hey, man, hey, man, we got this money for you, hey, man, we gonna do this with you, But it seems like everything you doing, is giving props to the white man. So that tells me,
honestly,
his head, where his head at. That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna tell you what it really feel like to me too. Because they said he tried to talk to Keith Lee said it was the bodyguard. The bodyguard probably just been hating. He knew he was trying to give him that bread. Because I feel like they could have explained it a little better to where Keith Lee, I feel like he would have been like, you know what? Shit, well, I can wait till they finish.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I would really want to see him. But it was like, I guess the bodyguard been pushing him away type shit. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I got $5,000 to get us, man.
And I still say the same thing. I say the same thing again. If the brother had gone up there by himself, say, hey, Mr. Lee, man, you know, hey, man, we had something going on. I apologize, man. I really would like to meet you, whatever, And let's just say Keith Lee probably would have come back, but let's say he didn't come back. I still say that man should have wrote that man a check.
Yeah.
This dude blew up your spot, bruh.
Yeah.
You can leave 4, 5 grand.
Put that $5,000 on the car.
Come on, man.
Put that $5,000 on the car.
You know,
Man,
there you go. He put that $5,000 on there.
That's so, man. I feel you.
Can't help everybody.
Yeah, we can't. We can't. That's the thing. And in Cali.
Yes.
In the
Let me say this last thing. Let me say this last thing. You know, you got a lot of people. I'm gonna take y'all all the way back. Take y'all all the way back. Now, I'm gonna say the name. Y'all probably won't remember the name. It was a guy. I want to say it was Texas too. His name was Bokum John.
Oh yeah.
You remember Bokum John? Now, if you remember that case, the lady, the judge came off the.
That was the police officer who went in his house, right?
Right.
Okay.
The white lady police officer got inside my man's house, shot him, and the judge came off the bench.
Yeah, I remember that bullshit.
And how'd that guy, the lady or whatever?
Yeah.
You've never seen that before in your life.
And then the family.
But no, that's what I was getting at. That's what I was getting at. What happens before that? Let me tell you what a lot of us started doing. When these things happen, you have the family that'll come to blacks and say, hey, man, help us. Okay, well, help us because this is injustice. But what blacks start doing, blacks start looking at that person's web page. On that guy's web page, you know, he was the only black person on his web page.
Damn.
You know,
Hold on, was that the girlfriend or the cop, the police?
it was the cop that came inside and shot the brother.
Okay,
right?
yeah, which is crazy.
And the
itself.
judge hugged the cop
The
after
cop,
they
yeah.
gave her some time or whatever. But again, people didn't rally around that brother because we saw his internet page.
Right.
It was like literally he was the only. So it's like if you worship him, people didn't go.
They ain't gonna be with
You
him.
know, and that's what's going.
Hey, what we
on.
keep saying? We kill who we around.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
around the white folks.
Yeah, go be with them.
Go be
That's
with
just
them.
what it is.
I mean,
You know, and again, let me say this last thing too. I gotta say this, Slap. I gotta say this. When you hear him and I talk, especially if it got anything to do with race or anything like that, if you feel as though it's something negative, we're not talking negative about white folks. We're only talking about white supremacists.
Yeah.
Okay. So any white folks that's listening to us right now, again, we don't hate you at all.
no.
Comment. Love you guys. We only hate white supremacists. So
That's it.
actually, if you're getting upset, you must be a
It might be, hey, if the shoe fits,
the shoe footwear.
quack like a duck, walk like a duck, you damn.
I had to say that.
No,
The
we
world
always
we
say that.
living in now, I got.
Yeah, I know, man, but I honestly, I don't even.
I know you don't,
You know
but
what
I
I mean?
still
Because
like.
at the end of the day, like I said, I work with white folks all day.
All right.
I'm one of the only, one of a few black people that work in there. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no bunch of us in there, but shit. Well, in the office anyway, in the field, shit, you know how that go. But man, this shit crazy. All right, yeah, that shit crazy, man. How the battery looking?
You know.
All right, well, shit, we can, man, this shit. But we can end it on that note, man. We're gonna be back in a couple of days.
Yeah, we do another one, Slap.
Yeah, man. But shit, we appreciate y'all tuning in, man.
Thank you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the comments. Because I read all the comments, just so y'all know. I read all the comments.
I've been getting into them lately because I've been dealing with my sister, but now I see you on the up and up. Now I can get back to it and start liking them, and I ain't really gonna comment too much.
Yeah.
But
I look at the comments, man. But basically, I like the support. You know what I'm saying? I like the support.
Sure.
You know, and we got a lot of things coming up this year. So, you know, just stay with us. Be patient. We got some things coming up. We're entertaining. We got some shorts. We got a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah.
So y'all gonna see.
Oh yeah, man. We appreciate everybody.
So,
Until the next time, salute.